Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Friday, May 30th.
Good morning.
Poppy, stop it. What do we do about that?
That's really funny.
No, it's not.
That
It's
was totally
destructive.
funny. Her face was. So we brought a bigger crate in for Poppy, but it is a soft one, and so she does like naughty things. She was just pushing her face up, so she had like a piggy nose and her teeth were all pulled back. That's what I was laughing about, and it was funny. That was super funny. That was super. She just did this and pushed her mouth up, and it pushed back all her gums and her teeth, and then she had a piggy nose. It was, look at, she's fine. That was super funny.
I didn't think it was funny.
You know why? Because you're grumpy today. You've been grumpy.
It as destroying.
She had her face pushed up against
perfectly good crates.
How was she destroying it with pushing her face up against it?
She's trying to bite a hole in the crate, Jeannie. She was trying to bite a hole in the crate.
Even I know that one, Jeannie. We have one of those at home.
She just had her face pushed. It was so cute. It was so cute. She's so cute when she's being so naughty. Okay. Max made us cookies today, so Patrick's eating cookies for breakfast. And look.
I'm killing my fast in the worst way possible.
Oh, now she's biting it.
She's biting it the whole time, Jeannie.
It's still so cute. You know what? Last time we put her in that crate in the middle of the night, I heard the sound of unzipping. So she got her mouth on the zipper pull and unzipped it. She's our test for sure. So we want to say Happy Mother's Day, because this weekend is going to be Mother's Day for
She's gonna go in the regular crate. She's
so
like
many of us. She's fine right now. Let's do our live feed. And
let's wait until after she destroys it. So Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is this weekend. We'll be celebrating your mom on Monday?
Yep.
And then we'll be celebrating me all weekend long. I think we start with today.
With cleaning out your old desk.
That doesn't sound like a Mother's Day celebration to me at all. But yeah, I will be this weekend. I'm going to be working on, we're committed to the desk being out tomorrow morning. So I'm going to clean everything out. I don't think we need that on the, do you want a before and after?
We're doing a time lapse.
Can we edit the time lapse? I don't know if I'm ready for everyone to know the extent of what's been going on in my... It does look like... It's not as bad.
Does your sewing room look like what's going on in your head?
Yeah. You know what? That's a really good comparison. It's like the sewing room is what is in my head, which is semi-chaos. And too much stuff and not enough places to put it. So yesterday, I think, was the first time I ever heard Patrick say that he was getting mad at me. I don't know if you've ever said, I'm getting more and more mad at you by the second. And because what I was suggesting was that I take over the laundry room that's adjacent to my sewing room.
Once again, my room.
Yeah, laundry room.
My room.
That's Patrick's room. And then I suggested pushing out the wall.
We are starting a massive project on the house.
And so I said, hey, it's the perfect time. Let's bust out the wall. because the kids are going to be gone. Right now, there's an outdoor
Right,
ping
so
pong
we're
table
about to
there.
gain 2 additional rooms in the house with no people in them.
Do you guys keep those rooms? I mean, the kid. You know, somebody told me that the kids will be home less than we think.
She's going in the regular crate.
It's so cute.
It's
It's so destructive and so
destructive.
cute. So I suggested we blow out the wall
come out.
and rebuild a
but-
new wall and give me more room because I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room. Come clean my garage. The problem is real. No, you come clean my garage. And when we moved into the house, I had shelves that were open. I had space.
I've taken it back. You know, I always say that Jeannie's like that Fantastic Beasts.
The Blob.
Yeah.
What? No, not the Blob. Like what was Fantastic Beasts? What was the Harry Potter movie? The Harry
yeah.
Potter prequel.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them or something like that. But like there's a beast in there that expands or contracts to fill the space that it's given.
I can't. I'm unable
And
to
the
contract.
challenge is Jeannie is no longer like that. Like she is expanding beyond the space that she's been given.
Yeah. Yeah, and now it's so messy because I bring stuff home and there's no place to put it. And then on top of that, I have a whole bunch of UFOs. And I want to put them away because once they get put away, I forget about them and then they'll never get finished again. And you know that I'm in the process of Oh So Delightful, Shout Hooray, and every single table topper April, May, and June. So somebody did write something about where's the rest of the cuties, the butterfly cuties, and there's no video. That's why I haven't answered you because it's not done. Like everything else. Guess what though? I brought my stuff today.
So we are not knocking out a wall. We're not taking over part of
Look
the
at
outside space.
They both said, who needs that outside space?
I do. Because you've taken over all the other spaces in the house.
You don't need it. You don't
and the
need
dogs.
that.
Yeah, where? Because what's my space?
Do you see the whole outdoors?
Right. So
there's
but
so
you're
much
now
more.
trying to take the outdoors away from me.
You don't use that right there.
I'm
You
getting
use
so
the
mad at you.
He said that to me. He was like, I'm getting so mad. And I've never heard him tell me that he's getting mad at me. He never gets mad at me. This is sweet. Actually, he has been mad at me before, but it's really, really rare. Usually, he's just so happy and in love, and I know he's happy because he's smiling, like right now. Smile means happiness. And when I
Thankfully,
look at
Jeannie
him,
can't tell the difference between a smile and a smirk.
when I look at him, 95% of the time, he's smiling, so I know that I'm making him happy. Right, babe? Like right now. Look how happy he is. He loves me. So anyhow,
She has like one of the largest rooms in the house.
I do. It would be like what you would give the kids as a rec room. Like that's what I have. It's not that. I mean, you'll see. I'll take pictures. We'll do a before and after. She sheds don't work for me. What I'm noticing is the further away I am from the house, the less likely I am to go there. Like even when my sewing room was upstairs in the other house, I didn't want to leave the family. So if we build our dream house someday, my sewing room will be attached to the great room, but it'll have I'll have like accordion door or something, or I'll have,
We'll have soundproof
windows.
glass.
I think I'll have glass with like shades. I can. Here I am. Or if it's messy, I can just like put them down. But my dream room, I'll be right attached to the kitchen and the great room. Because then I would get so much more done. The further stuff is away from like the main area, the less I want to go there. I don't know if some people probably like that. They're like, I'm going to go all the way away and nobody can bother me. But I don't like it.
See, Wanda knows I need space for my man cave. My man cave is my garage. Which, like, the most common occurrence when I'm in there
You've already
working
told
is
them
the
that.
door opens and Jeannie throws a box in, like, not even aiming for anything. It just flies in, and then the door shuts.
And you know what happens? There is a box fairy that lives in the house, and the box fairy
It loads the boxes into the truck and takes them to cardboard recycling.
I have a box fairy. I've
It's
never
like her
seen
laundry fairy.
I've never seen the
Sometimes
box
dish
fairy. I do as many dishes as you, if not more, and I do them better. So anyhow, that's what's going on this weekend. I'm committed because the table is leaving.
I
Yeah.
vote for it to be
Look at-
outside.
Gail loves it. I'm kind of in the basement because we have a split level, and so that bottom split level is where I go. And I like that space because I can still hear what's going on in the kitchen. And as much as I hate it, like people go back and forth, and then I can see outside when the dogs are out there. So I'm kind of like
It's a great
it.
room.
And it is a great room.
It's a great room. She's got a fireplace, and it's a nice
I want
room.
the fireplace can go. That would give me because it's like a corner. Like so, if this is my room,
They're gonna see.
it's like this, right? So think of it's in a corner and it's set like at a diagonal. If that was gone, space.
So this
More
is
space.
how her brain works. She goes, if I had that space, all my problems would be solved
It would-
because
they
I'd
would
have
be.
a place for everything I've got.
It would be.
And then she'd go, I'm just gonna buy so much stuff.
no.
And then
Well,
you'd expand
I would-
beyond that space.
I would buy the.
It took me a solid 12 to 15 years to figure that out. It was like probably 7 or 8 pieces of furniture that we bought before I was like, yeah,
Wait a minute.
buying another piece of furniture is not solving this problem.
Okay, so I'm committed because Rolo, they're coming to get the table Saturday morning. So tonight everything will start the
Breakdown and cleaning.
You know what happened when we moved in the very end? Because we did it over 4th of July weekend 2019, and we were working the whole time. And
We weren't. We took the week off.
But before that, we were super
Right.
busy. It was right in between the quilt show. Our kids were ending school. It was busy. So in the end, and I don't know if any of you can relate to this, in the end, we started moving garbage because we were just like,
It wasn't even moving garbage.
There was garbage.
That was the movers though, and I can't remember who else
it
told
wasn't
me.
it wasn't the movers. In the end, whatever was in the closet, we just threw in the box and it went with us.
No, but
So-
like we had full garbage cans in boxes. So like the movers came and somebody told me that. They were like, if the movers are boxing you up. And that was an incredible experience. Like they had the entire house packed in 3 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
They started working
But
at
when
7 and at 10:30 the whole house was packed. But that meant full garbage cans were packed.
So, but when my whole point is, that's what's going to happen now because I'm not even going to look at what's there. I'm just going to throw it in a box and then it's going to get out of the way so the table can go out. And then when we moved, because you know when you're packing and you move, you're super organized in the beginning and you're like, you pack up the kitchen, you pack up this stuff. And then there's all this stuff you don't know what to do with. So that happens last. And then it just gets thrown in. And then you open up the box and you're like, this is an empty shoebox. Why did this end up coming? So that's what's going to happen with my sewing room, I imagine, is I'm just going to throw everything in the boxes. And then as I unpack, then I can kind of sort through it and go, okay, this is going to go and this is going to stay. And that's what's going to happen. What?
Nothing.
So, and there's no sew along on Monday because we're going to be stitching today. And then Cuties, I'm going to give Cuties 2 weeks to get out, and then we'll schedule our first sew along. So we were doing the first Monday. I think we'll probably end up doing the second Monday. Again, Cuties books are going to be out. We'll probably have them in the store the 20th, the 21st, and then everything's going to get shipped out all together. And if you have current orders this week, unless you're dying for them, I'm going to send all your orders all together, and then we can refund you for some shipping. We'll combine shipping if everyone is okay with that. If you have something that you're like urgent need now, just let me know. You can email me, or you can call me. You want to do our Mother's Day? Because I'm going to get going in just a minute. 9:45. We're going to start at 10.
So regarding the video of Jeannie's sewing room transformation, just to set expectations, we're going to work Sunday and Monday on getting things done. I think once the table's out, it's not going to be that difficult. It's getting stuff into the drawers and organized that's going to take the most time. But I don't know if I'll get the video up on Monday or Tuesday, but I will totally try to get that up by Wednesday of next week is going to be my commitment. But I would hope that we could put everything together and post it earlier. But I don't know how long the organizational aspect of it.
Oh, that's going to be forever. This is going to take me weeks.
I don't think it's going to take you weeks.
Okay.
Is this stressing you out just thinking about it?
Oh yeah, I'm super stressed out right now. I'm super stressed out. The whole thing is super stressful.
What is the sew along today?
Yeah, that is a llama on Patrick's shirt.
I love that shirt.
I know. It reminds me of Patrick. It looks just like him. Yeah. I'm going to be working on Shout Hooray because I still haven't gone back to it. And I'm stitching out some of the easy blocks, meaning just there's a sentiment block. I think there's a confetti block and then the stars. So I'm going to be stitching those out, and you can use it as a sit and sew if you want. And the back, so they have the back with a sentiment holder. I'm not going to do that. So when I end up doing the back, I am going to just do it on my serger. I'm going to piece together the back pieces and just make it like a regular bench pillow. And I'm going to put a zipper in there. And I did buy the long zippers. Although I was thinking maybe I should just, I think it's hard to stuff the pillow if you just do the short one. That's why a lot of times they do 2 openings. 2 spots where you can slide it in and then just take the back parts and just flip them over. So long zipper is what I'm going to do. Hey, Michelle,
Yes.
Will you add a serger binding class and a serger pillow class to the first week of June? Yeah. So I'm going to have Michelle go ahead and add those 2 classes.
Are you really going to do that? You need to think about our life the first 2 weeks of June.
We're going to be at the store.
We're going to be at the store, but we also have
what? What?
We've got to prepare for the kids' graduation. We've got to do all that.
Am I doing that at the store during the workday?
The more you add, the more challenges there are.
How about the 7th, Michelle? I just don't understand.
Okay. You do what you want.
So are we not supposed to do anything? Do you like how this plays out right in front of you? You don't want to do anything for 2 weeks?
I'm just saying, I don't want to load the calendar for.
Does that look loaded?
No.
All right. So, our questions today, because we want to thank all the moms out there. And if you're a mom, thank yourself.
Should we show what we're giving away?
Yeah. We're going to give away a thread set. Because who doesn't have enough thread? So this is, when I started out embroidering, I didn't know anything about embroidery. And I went on to, so when I got my first embroidery machine, it was 2008. And I didn't have any resources to say, where'd you get your thread? What stabilizer did you use? So I literally did a search on the internet. And so people talked about Marathon Thread, which isn't a huge name.
It's like super nice though.
It's
Like,
super
it
nice.
Stitches out beautifully.
I think they do a lot more maybe for manufacturers, things like that. Maybe not so much like the home embroiderer, although you can get their stuff. And I bought a set A, a set B. I didn't even know if I should buy polyester or rayon. So I bought one set in polyester and one set in rayon. And quite honestly, I use them interchangeably. And I know people are like purists with those. And I've never had an issue, but I'm not doing like 100 shirts that go to work and all, I'm not a manufacturer. So, and we carry those in the store. We have since we carry now Isacord, and we also
We've
sell
been doing like Glide and
we sell some
Exquisite.
Glide threads sets. I still love the Marathon. And if you look at my thread at home, I probably still have half of it is Marathon because I bought all the mini cones and I have a ton of the like larger cones. Stitches beautifully and the price point was amazing. But it was harder for me to like buy it individually and keep it stocked. So we have some Marathon thread sets. And we're going to give away this one. There was an A set. The A set is more like the primary colors. It's the 50 most popular colors. And then this is the B set. And I love the B set because it's more of those like, for me, the jewel tones or the color, not the royal blue, but more of the peacock blue. So
I would not know how to describe that.
yeah, like look at the colors. They're like gorgeous. They're beautiful. So if you have like a primary set, this is like the best complement to that set. And it's always nice to add to your stash. This could be your travel set if you were going on a trip. This could be the one that you can give it away as a gift if you want. You can give it to your mom that maybe needs some more thread that you can add to her collection. So this is going to be the thread set that we're giving away. It retails for $130, so it's a nice set of thread. And you can fill in those colors maybe that you don't have in your stash right now. Because you have the black, you have the white, you have the red. Now you're going to have that beautiful cranberry. And you're going to have that awesome, like, jewel tone pink. So, yeah, this is going to be our giveaway. And it's a good one. Isn't that the truth? It is very pretty. So I want you to channel your inner winner. Rolo needs it. Yes. It's a nice set of thread. It is so pretty.
So,
our question's going to be about, do you have the question?
Did I have a question already?
What were you going to say?
Well, so I was going to say if there's anybody new that's watching, the way that the giveaway works is, when you win, if you're local, you pick it up in the store. If you are out of town, we just charge you the actual shipping. So we don't ship the item to you at our expense as well.
Shipping for this? If you're okay with it and I can put it into a different box, or we'll just wrap it and ship it like this. I don't know.
I think
$20?
it'd be way better to put it in a square rectangular box.
I wonder if we could fit it into like a priority box. Like the thread.
Yeah,
into a priority
possibly.
mail.
I'm
I wouldn't
it's
want to do
probably
that.
going to be like $12 to $15.
No, I say this is going to be $20. This is heavy.
Heavy?
Yeah, thread is heavy. I say $20, but it's going to be worth it because it's 50 colors. That's going to be like what? Like less than.
Well, and the thread is already
40
discounted
cents?
in the sets as is. Like it comes out to what? It's like $2.50 a spool for the 50 threads at $130.
It's
and
a
so
great
it's
price.
already like significantly discounted as well.
I mean,
so
if you did,
if you were buying the cones individually, it'd be like the actual retail value of the cones is significantly higher.
if you were to buy the comparable, and I'm gonna say this thread is just as nice as my Isacord and just as nice as all the other thread I've ever owned. Like Isacord at $649 would be $324 for this many threads. How does it compare just as not. I've never had any issue with a thread.
I want to say, and I could be wrong, but I want to say that this is 2-ply thread where Isacord is 3-ply thread. And I can't remember why that information sticks in my head, but I'm like 90% sure I'm right about that.
What does that mean?
It basically means that it's two strands spun rather than 3 strands.
I understand, but what does that mean? Like as terms of quality of thread?
I don't know. I don't know how that affects the actual quality of the thread. But
Yeah,
like for some reason, I think when we were looking at it is poly. It's polyester. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I still use it. It's still half of what I have in my collection. And if you look at,
and it's still 60 weight. Like it's still.
No, it's 40 weight.
Is this 40
thread
weight?
Is most embroidery thread is 40 weight. This is 40 weight thread.
40 weight. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be 40 weight. That's what Isacord is. That's what normal glide is. 60 weight's going to be if you want to do the fine line, if you're going to do something more fine. So Google said, thank you, Maddie's mom.
Yeah, for
3-ply.
some reason I was thinking it was 2-ply, but I don't know.
I know nothing. I'm the type of person, just use it. It works great. I love it. And that's kind of it. So, question. We have a question about, I think, weren't we talking about it?
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it.
So, our question is...
It'll definitely fit in the thread tower.
What is your most fun? It doesn't even have to be just a memory of sewing with either your mom, your grandmom, if you're the mom, your daughter. So a sewing memory with one of the ladies in your life.
Just so it's not exclusive to people that didn't sew in their families.
Or
like if you didn't sew with your families, just your fondest memory of your mom.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, chat happens on this side, and that's what's happening right now. So as you ladies are adding to the chat on this side and it scrolls, that's not where we choose our winner. Our winner is chosen down here in comments. The comments will not appear until the live stream is over. So once the live stream is over, you can answer the question in the comments. That will we use a random comment picker on Tuesday. So that will be where we choose those comments for the winner. Do we have a runner-up prize?
Nope.
Okay. So yes, best sewing memory with your mom or a mom and or daughter, or your fondest memory of your mother. So.
All right. I'm going to get going. I'll see you in the sew along.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you this weekend doing my sewing room.